Ladies and gentlemen, we are less than 24 hours away from the biggest Grand Theft Auto Online update to date. What's good everyone, I'm UnderwaterPixel and welcome back to another Cayo Perico Heist video. Or more, talking about the Cayo Perico Heist. So yeah, that is right, tomorrow after ages upon ages of waiting and pretty much a year since we got a proper DLC, because the summer DLC, you know, can you even call that an update? It was just shit really. After a year of waiting, we are finally getting another heist and it comes out tomorrow. With this update, we are going to be getting a new heist, new cars, new aircraft, and most importantly, and the biggest thing coming in this update, a new island. Now, there's a lot of questions about this island, such as will we be able to access it in free roam? And that's what I'm here to answer today, as today I'm going to be doing a Cayo Perico Heist Q&A. Now I know what you're thinking.
Wait, you don't work at Rockstar, how are you gonna know what's coming?
And well, in reality, I don't. However, I can make some pretty accurate predictions, I'd say. And I'm just going to be giving my thoughts on some questions that you guys left me over my Instagram and my TikTok. Quickly, before we get into the main part of the video, I'd just like to tell you guys that I will be live streaming the Cayo Perico Heist update here on my YouTube. I'm going to be buying absolutely everything new, checking out everything, and doing the new heist. It's going to be really good, and it's going to be similar to what I did with the summer update, except this one's going to be a lot better because it's a better DLC. So, to know when I go live, make sure you have the notification bell on. I should be going live around 4 PM tomorrow, but I don't know, stuff can change. So to make sure you know when I go live, make sure to subscribe if you haven't already with the notification bell on, and you'll get notified whenever I upload or I live stream. And yeah, that's about all from me, so now let's get into answering some of your questions about the Cayo Perico Heist. Alright, so the first question is, how much do I think the new submarine will cost? So, from what we can tell, this submarine is going to be the thing that we need to buy in order to set up the heist. So, with normal heist, you have to buy an apartment, Doomsday, you have to buy a facility, the casino heist, you need to buy an arcade. It appears to do the Cayo Perico heist, you will need to buy the submarine. So, we know this is the thing you need to buy in order to set up the heist, but how much will it cost? Well, I'm going to give a prediction, and I'm going to say it's going to be over 3 million. The reason I say this is if you want to set up a casino heist in a good arcade, it's anywhere between 2 and 3 million, unless you get like the shitty ones up in Palito Bay. So it's anywhere between 2 and 3 million. Now, from what we can tell, the Cayo Perico heist is going to pay significantly better than the casino heist. So, by logic, the cost to set it up will probably be a lot more. So I think the submarine will cost anywhere between 3 to 4 million. I don't see it being over 5 and I don't see it being under 2, but yeah. So my final thoughts on that is I think the submarine will cost anywhere between 3 to 4 million. Alright, so question 2, quite the opposite of how much does it cost to set up the heist, but this question is how much do I think the heist will pay out? So I'm 99% sure that the Cayo Perico heist will be the best paying out heist in the game. It makes sense really, each time we get a new heist it just pays more and more, because if it didn't, well there'd not really be much point in us playing it. With that being said, I think if you have a full squad of 4 people, bear in mind you can play the heist alone as well, I think the payout will be around 4 million. Now that is quite a lot, but bear in mind that is with 4 people. Now the reason I think this is if you look at this scene in the trailer, you can see the heist payouts on this screen. So while I think with 4 people it will pay 4 million, I think if you're going to do the heist solo, which you can do this heist solo, you won't be able to steal as much. Maybe you can only steal 1 to 2 million. It appears that if you want to get the most out of this heist, you're going to have more people, and then cuts mean you don't get as much. So in reality, I think if you do it solo, you'll get between 1 to 2 million. But if you do it with 4 people, you can get 4 million, but then with cuts and takes and that, you know, how much you give each member, you'll be getting around 1 to 2 million. So basically the more people you have on your team, the more you can take, the more it will pay, and I think the max you can take is anywhere between 4 to 5 million. Pretty decently paying though, it's going to make the heist definitely worth doing. Alright, so next up is a pretty big question, something we're all wanting to know. Is the island going to be in free mode? Now firstly, I really do hope it is in free mode, because I think it's going to suck if Rockstar spend all this time making an island and then lock it behind a paywall or a heist wall. If it's only going to be in a heist, that will suck so much. However, it will give the heist so much replayability, which is kinda good, I guess. I just think it's going to be a waste of time if Rockstar spend ages making this island and make it heist exclusive, because we all want to go there in free mode and explore it and mess around with our mates, and if it's only in a heist, that will be a shame. So I really do hope it's in free mode, but that's all wishful thinking, hoping it's going to be in free mode. Do I actually think it will be in free mode? I hate to admit it, but no. At least not all of it. I think there may be elements of it that you can do in free mode, so as you can see loads of people partying on the beach, you can see people at the airport in the trailer getting ready to go there. I think you may be able to travel there through LSIA, however you won't be able to go on all of the island, maybe just a little bit of it, and I don't know, maybe you can't pull out a gun or like it's a restricted area or something. But for the most part, I don't think you'll be able to explore the island in free roam. Which sucks, and it really does, but I'm hoping Rockstar will prove me wrong on that. I really do hope they pull free and make it in free mode, but I don't think they will. Hopefully they do though, I'm just going to cross my fingers and hope they do. Next up, do I think this update is going to be overpriced? And I don't know what it is about this update, but I don't think it will be. I just kind of got this feeling that everything's going to be reasonably priced. Now, from what we can see in the trailer, loads of these new vehicles, I think they're going to cost anywhere between 1 to 4 million, maybe 4 million at a max. And the only thing that will probably cost 4 million is the submarine, as upgrades of that will probably be a bit more. But I think in terms of vehicles and everything, I reckon it's going to be reasonably priced. Hopefully that's true though. I don't see a reason why Rockstar would overprice everything.
Apart from selling shark cards.
But yeah, no, I think it'll be reasonably priced. Alright, next up, and this is probably an even bigger question than will it be in free mode. Will Lester be involved somehow? And I'm going to say this with a tear down my eye. I don't think he will be. I know, it's sad. It really truly is. Lester, the Lord himself, you don't see him in any of the trailers. I think if he was going to be involved in the heist, we'd see him all over the trailers, all over the promotional art, but nothing from Lester. We don't know anything really about who's hosting the heist, apart from the guy in the club. We'll get onto him in a little bit, but he appears to be the guy who wants us to go and heist this thing. But I don't think Lester's going to be in the heist. Like he says in the casino heist, he's got more money than he could ever spend. He has no reason to, so sadly, I don't think Lester will be involved. Do I think there will be some new guns? Absolutely. Every time we get a big update like this, we always get new guns. Look back at the casino heist, for example, we got the ceramic pistol. I mean, it wasn't anything special, however, it was a new gun regardless. Same with Arena War, we got like 4 new weapons of Arena War. They were all pretty cool as well. There's a lot of talk about a heavy assault rifle being added, and Rockstar even said themselves that there will be new weaponry added. So yeah, I 100% think there will be new guns, and hopefully there's this heavy assault rifle people are talking about. I think that'd be quite cool. Another thing I want is some new Mark II weapons. It's been what, 2-3 years since we got like Mark II weapons. I think if we got some more, that'd be good, with some more modifications, more ammo types. Yeah, but yeah, I think there'll be definitely some new weapons. What is the new plane? That is the next question. Now, if you don't know what it's referring to this. This is a brand new plane that can be seen on the promotional art for the Cayo Perico Heist. Now, at first sight, this can easily be mistaken for a Nimbus or a Luxor or stuff like that. However, this is a brand new plane, and it's actually a brand new bomber that appears to be based off the B-1 Lancer bomber. Now, from what I can tell, if it is based off of the B-1 Lancer, it's going to be very quick, it's going to be really good at bombing. I mean, if it's a bomber, it kind of has to be. When you think about it, all the bombers we have in GTA are pretty useless. I mean, you got the Volatile, which is weak, big, and just slow. So this could be the bomber that GTA Online needs, and if it is based off real life and it has real life features, this is going to be a very, very interesting aircraft. Alright, so second to last question. Who's the guy in the nightclub? Now, this guy appears to be the person who is getting us to rob this island, kind of like how Lester would get us to rob a bank or something. This is the guy who wants us to go out and heist this place, but who exactly is he? So, from what I can guess, he appears to be some sort of agent or someone who has a lot of kind of military hardware. The reason I think this is he seems to know what he's doing. He knows that it's going to be very secure, we're going to have to be stealthy, high security, and he's even trying to get us to buy a submarine. And I mean, like, you're not going to just go out and say, yeah, buy this submarine. This guy knows what he's doing, so I think he's going to be some part of the government, or maybe was in the government and then got kicked out. But yeah, I think he has ties with the government or military. Now, despite him not being Lester, I do think this guy's going to be a pretty good guy. I think he's going to be a professional. I don't also think he's going to go and backstab us like Avon Hortz in the Doomsday heist. But yeah, I think he's going to be some sort of government agent or someone to do with the military. Alright, so the last question, and a pretty important question I'd say, how much do you need to have for the new heist? I think as a bare minimum to get you in the door, get you like access to the heist and maybe a new vehicle, I think you're going to be wanting to look at 4 to 5 million. Personally, I wouldn't have any lower than 5. 5's kind of a nice, amount to have. You'll be able to get the new property for sure. You'll be able to do the heist, maybe get a vehicle. 5 is kind of a bare minimum. Now, I think if you want to be able to do the new heist and then throw in maybe like 5 vehicles, I think you're going to be wanting to look at 10 to 15 million. And if you're like the type of person who wants to buy absolutely everything, like I plan on doing, I think you're going to want around 70 million. Now, on average, I think DLCs range between 50 to 60 million if you want to buy absolutely everything. But because this is the biggest DLC ever, I think it is going to be around 70 to 80 million. So if you want a minimum, it's going to be 5 million. If you want to be able to get some of the new stuff, I think you want to look at 15. And if you want absolutely everything, I think you're going to want 70 million. Alright, so with the questions out the way, that is going to bring us to the end of the video. I want to say a huge thank you to everyone who submitted questions for this video. I do apologise if your question wasn't in this video. I had quite a lot of questions. I also hope this really helps some of you guys, and I have a load of content planned for the Cayo Perico Heist. So if you're new around here, please go ahead and smash the subscribe button. And if you also want to know when I go live or when I upload, please click the notification bell. Like I said, I have a ton of videos for this heist. Absolutely loads. Content, it's gonna be fucking through the roof. Again, I will be streaming tomorrow. I can't wait for that. I'm literally so hyped. But that's gonna be all from me, guys. I've been UnderwaterPixel. Thank you for checking out this video. If you did go on to enjoy it, please smash the like button. And yeah, that's all from me. See ya.